Back on air after 3. 3, 2.
Yes, we are back, and you are listening to Soul Perspectives here on CKUT 90.3 FM. My name is Renee Jordan, and I'm in studio with, and we have another group in studio with us, a group that I had the pleasure of seeing on Saturday at the Salon International des Femmes Noires. They were just wearing their bikers outfits with the bikes there. I must say I was feeling a little bit intimidated because they were all so cute. And it was just the guys, but apparently there's girls in the group as well. There are women riders. I did not know, but I've never rode a bike with a motor before. Yes.
Just make everything sexy. I'm just saying.
Oh, you know, it does. So, okay, all right. We're composing.
Completely, like, decked out. Let me tell you something. She walked in and I was like, oh, goals, hashtag goals. For real. For real. And the guys came after and I was literally like, woman crushing on her because she's a writer. She's a female writer.
So, guys, tell us about your group.
Yes, tell us about the Hilarious Writers. What is the group about?
Do you have to be attractive to join in?
I feel like it's a predisposition. Like, are you looking at the people in this room right
We
now?
don't discriminate. So, Hilarious Writers came alive in 1999, and so we've been around for about 20 years now. Yeah, so we're celebrating 20 years in next year. And we're going to make it big. We're coming up with a lot of stuff for the new year. So we're doing what we'll be calling the Hilarious 2.0. We'll be coming with an incorporation section of the crew. Because we used to be,
so it's a business.
It's going to be a business. We're involved in a lot of beaucoup de volets, a lot of different fields. And so we do a lot of charity work, events where we support a lot of foundations, like for example the Children's Hospital. We do events to support them. We did the security for like 10 years for the breast cancer walk in Montreal.
Okay.
We created actually our own foundation called HR Cares, where we traveled to Haiti and we went to help with the schools, so repaint the schools, refurbish the schools, and give toys to the kids and school supplies. We also brought medical supplies to clinics over there. So we do a lot of stuff. We're trying to go abroad now. And so that's what Hilarious does. So we've been doing this since 99, and now we're going to go towards more incorporation, but we're not dropping everything we do for the community. We're going to keep doing what we're doing.
Okay, so what will the business aspect add to the Hilarious Writers?
Well, there's a lot of things going on right now that I can't really speak about.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go there. I'm just announcing that
this
we will definitely come back because it's going to be an inclusive thing where people from the outside are going to be able to join in and
maybe buy some
be
shares.
be part of the movement that we're trying to create. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to get on the bike, but we can fake it.
Well, you know what? We're also working on something called the ambassadors of Hilarious Writers.
Okay.
So people who have influences will be able to get into the movement, because a lot of people want to get into the movement, but not necessarily into the bike world. So we're going to create something. We're going to be working on something in order to get that on feet and have people that are not necessarily bikers help us grow the movement.
Okay. And you have two other bikers that are here with you.
Yes.
What are their fields of interest in the Hilarious Writers?
Well, you know what? I'll introduce them and they'll talk about what they do for the club, okay? So I have Mitch with me, and I have G.I. Jane. We all have nicknames, as you see on our vests. And they'll tell you what their expertise is.
See, I told you she was a G.I. Jane.
Right, yeah, so my name's Mitch, a.k.a. Money M. if you want to know where the name came from, if you ever watch Paid in Full, Money Mitch, yeah, I see you over there, you're nodding, so you're clicking. I'm the road captain of the Hilarious Riders. What I do is I pretty much organize rides. I kind of keep in touch with what's going on in the biker community, you can say. I keep in touch with what's going on in the biker community to just organize rides and just get us all joined and arrive as a group. Also organize trips, out-of-town trips. That's pretty much it. As a road captain, I try to keep everyone safe on the road, everyone in line, and follow the laws. Yes, very important.
And G.I. Jane, yes, G.I. Jane.
Tell
Hey.
us more about
Hi.
the planning experience.
Hey, well, first of all, I want to point out that Mitch, kind of humble here, he's a team leader. He's actually my team leader. So, yeah, so he earned it. And I'm a prospect, actually. And so you have to understand that Hilarious Riders is, there's a hierarchy. So there's a president, vice presidents. Waterflow is one of them, in charge of communications. And there are full patch members. And I'm a prospect, which means that they actually consider me to actually become maybe one day a member. So that's why you see the vest here. It doesn't say G.I. Jane, it says prospects. And there's 5 of us. So shout out to all the prospects that are listening to us. They're working. I have Sonia and So and Knowledge that are working on a big project with us right now. And we also have Double J and Ghost, who are prospects as well, that are working really hard to earn their patches. So, yeah, doing community and all
like
that.
A fraternity, like a HBC fraternity.
Well, I mean, it's more like a family-oriented organization.
Okay.
I mean, we're not hazing. There's no hazing
No,
involved.
that's not what I meant.
Okay.
I meant like the cute Netflix version.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, it's a family-oriented organization. I mean, we do want to see each other grow and succeed, and I mean, there's just a good vibe about it. So it's more, yeah, it is. So it's more than just motorcycles and like Waterfall mentioned. You're gonna have to excuse his voice. It was his birthday, by the way, the week over last weekend. So he partied hard. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's it's a clique, it's a family, and we get to our kids hang out, for example, so yeah.
So Waterflow mentioned charities.
Yes, and you have an event coming up. Some charity work that you're doing for Sickle, I understand. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, well, sickle cell anemia is a disorder, blood disorder, that affects our community mostly. And so the problem that comes with that is that there's not enough blood donations. There's no cure yet. There's been like one case, I think, in Canada where somebody was found to be cured of that. But the amount of money for research and all of that is, it's lacking right now. And in the meantime, people who suffer from that disease need blood donations, transfusions, to be able to live with the disease. And so, of course, in our community, in the North African community as well, nobody ever, donates or,
Very rarely.
Exactly. So I think per year.
We're afraid. We're afraid sometimes.
Well, also they don't want my blood. I'm iron deficient. So
Well,
sometimes
I
it's
think
healthy.
I could donate, but every time I go to just fill up the 3 vials, they prick me like 6 times.
Okay.
Girl, come on. I mean,
I'm not even kidding.
You have to
We wanna
relax.
encourage the community
Exactly.
to go out and give because, like, if you needed it, you would want for it.
That
to be a
is true.
resource that's
That is
available.
true. That
Plus,
is
you can
true.
always, if you're really scared, and I think we had this conversation.
Yeah, we
with
did,
The
we
last
did.
blood donation. You can go with a buddy. You can go with someone who generally donates. I'm a member of the Quebec
Yes.
donation
There we go.
community.
Mhm.
If you are somebody who is afraid of that, reach out to me. I'll go
Yeah.
give blood with you.
Mhm.
Same.
Right.
And I can attest to the fact that they give snacks. So
Yes.
there's never incentive to go give blood.
A snack.
Muffins and donuts and whatnot.
I think the biggest incentive is to help out. I actually know someone who suffers from sickle cell anemia. A young boy, very full of life. He's like 10 going on 40. But I mean, just to see that he can be so bright and he could be so energetic and full of life, and at the same time he knows that at times he'll be sick and he'll be in the hospital, but he doesn't get down about it. You know, it just gives you the strength to go through the little things that you may have to go through.
Exactly.
So I mean, it is a great cause, and I'm really proud of you guys for, sometimes you look at the rider and you're like, okay, the badass rider there, but you guys have a big hearts.
Yes, we do. We do.
So when's the event?
So the event is going to be held on Saturday, June 16th, from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And so it's a day activity. It's for everybody. It's not just the blood drive. There's the blood drive, which is a very important part of the activity itself. But it starts with a ride that Mitch is going to lead. Yeah.
Yes, so if you do have a motorcycle,
Okay.
meet us at Julep at 10:30. So 10:30.
On the carry?
Yes, the Julep.
It's very important that you mention that it's a motorcycle.
Yes, so that's what I said. If you have a motorcycle, join us at 10:30 at Julep.
Everybody getting up on the carry with a bike.
Bike
Don't
for the motor.
underestimate me.
But if you don't have a bike, just join us right at the spot where they're going to come through.
Okay.
So that's going to be in Montreal North at 4242 Place de l'Hôtel de Ville, which is the mayor borough, I guess, or the hall borough
City
there,
Hall.
the city hall of Montreal North. And there's going to be inflatable games. There's going to be, what is it going to be? There's going to be a barbecue, activities, animation.
It's in Montreal Nord. It's
yes.
a community day.
Exactly.
Awesome. So it's family friendly.
It's family friendly.
Is
Absolutely.
there a cost to the barbecue and the rest of the stuff, the bouncy things?
If there's donations for the food, it's going to be really, it's going to be
Volunteer.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, a
You know,
volunteer
because
donation.
we're going to have to say that the Association of Sickle Cell Anemia is actually looking for donations to help build a like a home for anybody who suffers from the disease, that they need to relax and they need to, kind of like the I would say Ronald McDonald manner,
Okay.
but it's going to be for people that suffer from sickle cell anemia.
And this will be built
Yeah.
where?
It's really the association that knows the details for that, but that's why we're raising money to
Okay.
help them with that project, and because we support them all year long.
But is it going to be built in Canada, or is this something that's going to be built outside of Canada?
No, it's going to be here.
Okay.
It's because it's Quebecer Association.
Quebec
It's from
Association.
here. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And so what we're focusing on right now is the blood donations. If you're not able for any reasons to give blood, still come through, come support, and have fun with us. And because we
give
want
a monetary donation.
if you can, absolutely. We just want to raise awareness and make sure that people know that this is a real disease that a lot of people suffer from. It's remember the little kid that you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand that the pain that they go through is like giving birth times 10. So, and little children, I have a child, so I know what it is. And so times 10, nah, I don't know how I would do it. And people die from that, like every year, kids, women, men. So it's important that we do raise awareness, and it's important that people show up and support and try to understand and do research about the disease. Yes, absolutely.
So give us the details one more time. You guys are starting off. Where should people show up if they own a motorcycle, and where should people show up if they don't own a motorcycle and they just want to support?
All right, so if you own a motorcycle, join us at Julep at 10:30, Saturday, June 16th. Be there for 10 o'clock, actually, because kickstand's up at 10:30. And we'll have a ride, a nice, safe ride to the City Hall of Montreal North.
And that's
Yeah.
when the people without the bikes can join.
Exactly. Well, they can join us early as 10:30 at the City Hall.
Okay.
If they don't have to go to Julep, and But
Well, they could go down there and have a
Watch you
drink.
guys do first.
come have a drink at the City Hall with
That's
us.
true,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean? And you'll see all the bikes come in. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. And we're gonna have
And
fun
how
all
big
day.
is the group that we're going to see? If nobody else shows up, how big are you guys?
Well, I mean, our group, we're 29 members. However, I mean, some members will have to be at City Hall to give a hand for the
Okay.
whole setting up. so I can't give you a number of how many will be exactly.
How many women?
How many women are in the club?
Writers.
Boy, she's gonna go into this conversation.
Yes.
Just curious.
I mean, the number of women is really growing in our club. Actually,
Okay.
That means it's my defense.
Yeah, I was about to say growing
It's
is
good.
good.
No, and
that's not a number.
If you want an
Guys are
exact
not
figure,
happy. I'm very happy
an exact.
that I have this lovely GI
Represented. Yes.
Yes,
Well,
we have
yes.
6 women, including the prospects, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken.
6 women. So
Yeah.
6 women
of 29.
and 23 men dripping with melanin on their bikes.
It's multicultural.
Multicultural, sorry.
Like
The ones
Waterflow
I
said,
saw.
Like Waterflow said, we don't discriminate. So,
Okay.
Okay, so it's inclusive. It's not
yes, it is.
just people of color or black people.
They're the hilarious writers.
Because you guys, you made it sound like it was like a 90s R&B video intro. Like, imagine you guys coming in.
A little bit. I had this little Rough Riders thing
Yeah.
going on in my head.
Like that, the Tony Braxton music video, where it's just, never mind.
Yeah, but I mean, it's something like that. You know, we have videos on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook,
Okay.
Instagram. It's Hilarious Writers on Instagram, and yes, on Instagram and on YouTube. So
Awesome.
we have a YouTube channel with nice videos that you can, see us on our bikes and.
I will be creeping
Yes.
up on that.
Okay.
Hilarious writers.
Also, for the listeners that are not going to be able to go to the event, is there a way to donate to the association directly?
Absolutely. You can actually go on the website of the association. You can Google it, Association d'anémie falciforme du Québec. And you'll be able to get in touch with them to make a donation
Okay.
any time of the year.
I have
Every
the website here. So anemie-falciforme.org? Yeah,
Yes.
.org.
And
that's where you can give a donation.
absolutely. And one thing I'd like to do is to actually thank our sponsors, because we have sponsors that are helping us out for the event. So we have Maxi Côte des Neiges. We have Maxi Montréal Nord. We also have Long and McQuaid Montreal. We have Remax Contact. On Inspecte, Inspecteur en bâtiment, Gala Dynasty, the Roundtable of Black History Month, le 1928, salle de réception, Scarlet Media, RDV Playdate, Kellyto's Food Sports, and a special thank from the association to Jean Coutu Beverly Salomon, who made a special donation for to the association.
One more thing, we want to thank you for having us.
Of course.
Anytime.
It was really our pleasure, our visual pleasure. Jesus. If we're going to be creeps, just
Who's a
let's
creep?
admit, Renee.
It's my
please.
visual pleasure as well. So,
Oh,
you know,
okay.